MC Shot, you lit.
You ain't outside.
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Peep them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later. Now let's get this paper.
Yo, what it do, world? Welcome to another episode of You Ain't Outside podcast. You know, hosted by me. Thank y'all for always tuning in, showing me love. So yeah, today we got another great episode. It's March. So speaking of which, we got March Madness going on. So like I always start off with is a healthy topic. I got a question for y'all. What gets you mad? Honestly, nothing gets me mad, because if I told y'all, then y'all would try to use it against me, so I ain't gonna tell y'all. But so hopefully y'all tell me, you know what I mean? But somebody might try to use it against y'all. you know how it go. But yeah, honestly, nothing too much really gets me mad, because I've kind of been through so much to where I had to overcome that and being able to always look at the brighter side of things. You know what I mean? It's like the cup is always half full. So yeah. So y'all let me know what gets y'all mad. Like I said, nothing really kind of detours me anymore. When I was younger, yeah, it was a lot of stuff, but as I got older, got wiser, I've been able to actually think more before I even show an action or a mood, So yeah, man, y'all let me know what gets y'all mad, and it's also healthy to express that too, So maybe you go to therapy, you talk to them about it, you know what I mean? But because I'm pretty sure when you go to therapy, when you do talk to them, that it's like it stays with them, so can't nobody really use it against you, because out here in these streets, people use a lot of tactics, So yeah, y'all let me know. Alright, yeah, so y'all know this is the entertainment part of the podcast. Like I was saying, it's March Madness, so it's like, basketball, for the men's and women's, college basketball. I have a question. If rap was like in that kind of form as a tournament form, like who would you pick to go against who and who would win? Me, honestly, okay. If I'm looking at it in a tournament form, it would be 8 people. So it would be like 8 rappers who I think who like are some of the greatest. So me, my honest opinion, I would have Pac, Big, Jay-Z, Nas, 50 Cent, Lil Wayne. Give me Jeezy. And give me Rick Ross. That would be my 8. So from there, it'll be such and such go against such and such, and it'll be a winner. I don't know who would win, because it's like, and then the criteria I will go off of is like who meant the most to me. Everybody has a different criteria, so I will choose like who meant the most to me, and basically like who come with that shit, you know what I mean? Man, so that'll be tough. So y'all let me know, like I said, what 8 artists would y'all pick to start the tournament, and and y'all can kind of go from there and pick and choose who is who and what is what, and it can be like the greatest of all time, like bracket, yeah, I'm gonna end up doing that for y'all too. I think one of these episodes. But that's who I got so far. I got my 8, and then so y'all remember that, and then I'm gonna end up doing the brackets, and then we're gonna put that together, and then yeah, we're gonna figure out who is numero uno. So yeah, man, this is my sports part of the category. Like I was telling y'all, it's March Madness. You know, they got that basketball going on right now. It's been a lot of great games, man. Off top, all the number 1 seeds are out. So right now it's matter of fact, this game's on now. So who like the teams who are playing now, they are playing to go to the Final Four. So then we got 2 more games tomorrow. You know, so right now, matter of fact, let's find out right now. Men's college basketball. So right now, Florida Atlantic, they are going to the Final Four. I think the first time in school history for them. And then we got UConn and Gonzaga, they playing right now. And tomorrow we have Creighton versus San Diego State. And then we have Miami versus Texas. So those games are who's going to be the other team to go to the Final Four. So no number 1 seed, and I think they said it's the first time in history or something like that. So that's crazy. You know what I mean? So there's been a lot of good games. My bracket is all messed up. You know, all the teams that I had going to the Final Four, they not going. But that's what March Madness is about. You know, so yeah, that's the men's. Let me get y'all updated on the women's college basketball. Let me get y'all updated on the women's, which they are in the Sweet 16. So these games that they playing now are for the Elite 8. So we got Maryland, they beat Notre Dame. We have South Carolina, they beat UCLA. We have UConn, they beat Ohio State beat UConn. And Virginia Tech beat Tennessee. Miami beat Villanova. LSU beat Utah. Iowa beat Colorado. And Louisville beat Ole Miss. So they getting ready to go to the Elite 8. All those teams that won. So shout out to the women's. You know, they doing their thing too. Yeah, you know, this is March Madness. You don't know who's gonna win, what's gonna happen, you know. And yeah. So off that, you know, we got the NBA season. I think it's about a week or 2 into the NBA playoffs. So you know they got the play-in tournament where one team wins and they see who's gonna be the 7th or the 8th seed. Now what if the NBA did it to where it was like college? Like the number 1 seed versus number 8 seed, they only play 1 game. The winner wins, the loser is out. Man, now that'd be chaos. I would want to see that one day. Besides the play-in tournament. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about that. Like, would y'all like to see the NBA do maybe 1 year of the NCAA tournament version? You know, with the with the bracket. Yeah, so thank y'all for tuning in. You know, that's the sports part of the podcast. So yeah, this is my off the dome segment of the podcast. You know, where I just speak my mind. Just talk about whatever. You know, so you know, like you know, with this part of the episode, you know, which is called March Madness. I got a question for y'all. Who would be y'all top best headhunter in your bracket? If you had a bracket, you know, you got this one, and then you put them all together, who would be your best headhunter? Woo! Off the top of my mind, I already know. You know, in my lifetime, you know, I done did what I done did, you know, so I you know, yeah. So yeah, with that being said, salute. Thank y'all for always tuning in to You Ain't Outside podcast, you know, cause like I always say, if you ain't outside, where you at?
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog, we don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad, oh my God. This ain't no facade, park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Peep them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up.
Whoa!